Good morning, student of class 6. So today we will start in chapter 19, India, climate, vegetation and wildlife. Our country, India, climate, the four seasons: summer, monsoon, retreating monsoon and winter. Vegetation, tropical evergreen forest, deciduous monsoon forest, dry forest, mangrove forest, mountain forest. Wildlife, 104 national parks, 551 wildlife sanctuaries, 50 tiger reserves, Project Tiger and Project Rhino. India's varied climate, landscape, and environment has an effect on its vegetation and wildlife. In this chapter, you will understand the interplay between India's land and climate and its effect on the country's vegetation and wildlife. You will also learn about the rich variety of natural vegetation and wildlife found in India. So, student, India has varied climate. That means it has different type of climate and landscape and environment has an effect on vegetation and its wildlife. So in this chapter we will understand the interplay between India's land and climate and its effects on the country's vegetation and wildlife. Factors influencing India's climate. India has a tropical monsoon climate in most parts. Let's examine the physical and local factors that affect our climate. These are latitude. India's latitudinal extent make it a part of the Earth's tropical and subtropical heat zone. Also, places located on lower latitude are warmer than places located on higher latitude, which are warm in summers but cold in winters. So, student, India has a mainly tropical monsoon climate in most parts. And let us examine the physical and local factors that affect our climate. First is latitude. Latitude means India's latitudinal extent makes it a part of Earth's tropical and subtropical heat zone. So latitude makes India's latitudinal extent makes part of that subtropical and subtropical zone. Also, places located on lower latitudes are warmer than places located on higher altitudes, which are warm in summers and cold in winters. Altitude. The higher mountain ranges and areas have lower temperature and varying rainfall distribution compared to low-lying plain. So, student, the higher the altitude, the lower the temperature and varying rainfall distribution compared to low-lying plains. The direction of mountain ranges. This affects the direction of windfalls and rains. The east-west direction of the Himalayas act as a barrier to cold winds from the colder regions of Asia and also prevent the monsoon winds from leaving the country. Distance from the sea. The climate of coastal places is defined by sea and land breezes which originate due to differential heating and cooling of the sea and land. This is why coastal areas have equable climate while places far away from the sea experience extreme climatic conditions. Seasonal winds. These combined with the land characteristic to create certain temperature and rainfall conditions that make India typically the land of the monsoon. Cycles of season. There are 4 different seasons in India: summer, monsoon, retreating monsoon, and winter. Let us discuss each of these with its major characteristics. Summer. During summer, as you have learned, the northern hemisphere begins to get direct rays from the sun, due to which India begins to get warm. So, student, as we all know, during summer, the northern hemisphere, means north part of the India, gets direct sun rays from the sun, and due to which India begins to get warm. Temperature may rise to 32 in March to 40 in May. By mid-June, the sun moves vertically over the Tropic of Cancer and most parts of the western India and central experience hot summers. In fact, the Great Indian Desert records very high temperature of more than 50 degrees Celsius. Coastal India has slightly lower temperature of about 30 degrees Celsius, as cool sea breezes have a moderating influence on the temperature. Hilly area also experience low temperature because temperature decrease with an increase in height. As the winds get hotter, they rise and low pressure therefore develops over land. The surrounding seas are cooler and so develop higher pressure. Monsoon. The word monsoon is derived from the Arabic word mausim, means season. Beginning in mid-June in some parts of India, this season continues till September. As wind moves from regions of high pressure to regions of low pressure, the extremely low pressure condition over northwest India draw in winds from high pressure areas over the adjoining seas. These winds, called monsoon winds or southwest monsoon, have their origin in southern hemisphere in the cooler Indian Ocean. As this wind travel a long way over water bodies, they absorb a lot of moisture and become rain bearing. By June, they are drawn towards the extremely hot mainland of India. When these moisture laden winds reach the coastal parts of India, they bring violent thunderstorms and heavy downpours. The sky is often cloudy and there are few spells of sunshine between longer rainy spells. There are two main branches of the southwest monsoon winds over India, as can be seen in the map on the next page. When the southwest monsoon approaches the Indian coast, they divide into two branches, an Arabian Sea branch and a Bay of Bengal branch. The Arabian Sea branch blows towards the west coast of India, bringing heavy rain to coast of peninsular India and parts of Gujarat. So student, the Arabian Sea, this is the Arabian Sea, and which blows toward the west coast. Also winds blow toward the west coast of India, and due to which it brings heavy rainfall in the parts of Gujarat. The Bay of Bengal branch divides further into two branches. One that moves towards central eastern India, Myanmar and Bangladesh, and second that travel up the northern place and the Gangetic Valley towards the low pressure, centered in the northwestern part of India. So student, the Bay of Bengal branch divides its wind into eastern part such as Bangladesh and Myanmar, and second into northern plains in the Gangetic Valley, where they create low center pressure in the northwestern part of India. By the time monsoon winds reach the interior of India, they bring lesser rain, and by the time they reach the western Rajasthan, they are almost dry. So while the west coast and Gangetic Delta receive over 200 cm of rain, places beyond them receive 100 to 200 cm. Many parts of interior India, however, just get about 50 to 100 cm of rain. The Great Indian Desert in Rajasthan receives barely 25 cm of rain. Towards the end of September, the rainfall keeps decreasing. The Punjab plains and northwestern part of India, which are the last to receive the monsoon, are also the first to witness them leave the country. Thank you.